MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Miami Marlins.
Here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Wei-Yin Chen gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at the numbers. ERA just a little bit under 4.0 on the season for this guy last year. He's a better pitcher than that, and I'm sure he'd like to get off to a much better start. Get that ERA somewhere in the low to mid threes. We'll see if he can start that in this one here.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Batting second, first baseman number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
The next Cub up, Jeff Bagwell. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jeff Bagwell has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Junior Moore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bagwell stands at first with one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a fastball misses there, ball four.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Chen is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Runners are at first and second with one away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. First and second now, one man out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
I got 3-2.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Fielder, Cameron Maybin.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Schmidt will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1
One
strike.
out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now that's popped up. Bagwell is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third baseman, Eddie Murray.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Ball 2. Murray, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So digging in now, Mike Schmidt, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Maben is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. At the plate, Mike Piazza. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Schmidt, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 2-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Maben is over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8, pitcher Michael Davis.
So in now for Chicago, Michael Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dietrich is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box, Cal Ripken, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Chen sets. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Cal Ripken has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Ranging back is Maben. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins nothing. Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw over by Schmidt is right there for route number 1.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Ready now for the Marlins, Martin Prado. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Davis, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Behind 0-2 now. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
At the plate, Starlin Castro will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The pitch.
Ball one.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he'd probably get some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it more. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the third inning on MLB Network. Ready for another chance? Junior Moore. He drew a walk his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
A ball and a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Ruth was born in Maryland. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Babe Ruth has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Mike Schmidt. Now that ball is hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Ruth, base runner at first with one out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. The relay. Throw won't get him. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Mike Schmidt has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 249 career, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
The pitcher, number 20.
Stepping in now, Michael Davis. And he fouls this one off. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Popped him up. Realmuto shading to his right. And that ends the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the Cubs 7 and the Marlins nothing. Digging in now, Derek Dietrich. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95. It starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
A payoff pitch one more time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Pops this one up. Schmidt moving to his left. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Wade.
Justin Bohr will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Justin Bohr.
And a ball, 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Tapped up the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Jack Morris answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Striding in once again, Cal Ripken, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Maben. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. So one away here in the Chicago 4th. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point. Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Morgan stands at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Junior Moore, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cubs strand 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Here's Cameron Maybin now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Maybin swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first down.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And the changeup is way low that time.
No strike.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Ready for another chance. Eddie Murray, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-1 to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Morgan has a play. And the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs are on top 7-0. Digging in and looking for more. Babe Ruth. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Babe Ruth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in once again, Mike Schmidt. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
So in now for Chicago, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And they hold a 7-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Swing and a liner. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Realmuto on at first, nobody out. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 delivery. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. The payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Derek Dietrich.
Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Dietrich, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mike Piazza will get his swings leading off when we get back. 5 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front 7-0. The next Cub up, Mike Piazza. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 20, Michael Davis.
Ready once again, Michael Davis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Joe Morgan would be next. The 3-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joe Morgan. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Ripken, the runner at first with 2 gone. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Morris sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Maben is there. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're still in control, 7-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and 2, here it is. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Ruth will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 33, Eddie Murray.
Ready for another shot now, Eddie Murray. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get fouled. 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Junior's in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins strand a pair. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Conley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding into the box, Jeff Bagwell.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Fastball is in there.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Junior Moore. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Junior Moore has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
In now, Babe Ruth. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And he's safe.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 549 career, as the blowout continues. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Ken Griffey Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Junior awaits the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 3 runs already home here. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Dietrich ranging back. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ken Griffey Jr. has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Murray over to his left. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher Michael Davis.
So here now is the pitcher, Michael Davis, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Griffey Jr. stands at second with 2 gone. High pop up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Marlins nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
2 strikes.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Martin Prado. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high. And it's fouled away. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out at Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Up next from Miami, Starlin Castro. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Misses. Ball 2. Ground ball left side. Schmidt has it to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hold strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gloved by Castro. And there's one away. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. In now, Jeff Bagwell. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brinson's in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in, Junior Moore. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rojas is there, and the side is retired. So one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Cubs 11 and the Marlins nothing. Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. We're in the eighth now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
Nope.
2-1. 2-2 the count. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Number 12 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He pulls this one into right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 12 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Inside. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Here's a strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Nick Whitgren enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up and this is off the second base bag. And they will recover and throw him out at first, and that is a bizarre play.
Oh, amazing range on display there from the shortstop. That was all the way over on the second base side of the bag, so he had good momentum going towards first, and he's able to complete the nice play.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the 1-0. Well hit to right, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this. The 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ken Griffey Jr. will be next.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Schmidt is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Whitgren, a California-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dietrich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 11 and the Marlins nothing. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rojas. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Griffey waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 33, Eddie Murray.
Ready once again, Eddie Murray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Look out, 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. He is low and outside for a ball.
3 balls, no strike.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Trevor Hoffman is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ken Griffey is also into the ball game and still hitting the number 8 spot here.
Right field and batting in the 8th spot. Number 30. Ken Griffey. Up next for the Marlins, catcher.
In now, JT Realmuto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Ready with the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Foul ball.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Miami down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike now. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. Starlin Castro has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The left fielder, number 32.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Ripken is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Michael Davis earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Wei-Yin Chen allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. 2-1. Howie Kendrick was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 6-2. The San Diego Padres got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-3. The Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-3. The D-backs hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-1. The San Francisco Giants put together 10 total hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-2. The Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-3. The Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Yankees 6-5. The Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-3. Jake Junis twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 3-0.